Hello YouTube, this is Dr. Ronald W. Satz, founder and chair of the International Society of Unified Science and president of TransPower Corporation, a commercial and custom software manufacturing and certified systems engineering company. I work as a systems engineer and mechanical engineer and as a theoretical physicist. And as usual with my weekly screencasts, I will be talking about the reciprocal system of theory and how it compares to conventional theory. We have two topics today: magnetic monopoles and accretion of matter from intergalactic space. So let's look at the first one. And as usual, I like to go to Science Daily for the latest research news. This is from January 29, 2014. Source is Amherst College. It says here, researchers have created and photographed synthetic magnetic monopoles under lab conditions. The development lays the foundation for the underlying structure of the natural magnetic monopole, the detection of which would be a revolutionary event comparable to the discovery of the electron. So we'll just scroll down here. And it says here, evidence for magnetic monopoles has been sought in sources as diverse as lunar samples and ancient micas. The multi-billion euro LHC particle accelerator at CERN has also been used in the search, but no magnetic monopoles have been convincingly identified. The discovery of the synthetic monopole provides a stronger foundation for these efforts. Well, it's synthetic, so it's not natural. I don't think there's much else here. It says here, a magnetic monopole is a particle just like an electron, but with a magnetic rather than an electric charge, so on and so forth. Well, let's see what the reciprocal system has to say about this. So we'll go back. And I say here, so the scientists have created a synthetic, quote, monopole. They have not discovered a natural monopole. In the reciprocal system of physical theory, an atom has two rotating systems. And what's rotating? Photons, of course. And so a magnetically charged atom actually has two orthogonal charges, one on each rotating system. Subatoms have one rotating system, that is, subatoms are comprised of one rotating photon. So where feasible, they can take one magnetic charge. But keep in mind that a magnetic charge is a two-dimensional rotational vibration, whereas an electric charge is a one-dimensional rotational vibration in the reciprocal system. And so even a single magnetic charge would still have two poles, north and south. So a natural monopole is not possible, although a monocharge is. Now let's go on to the second topic today, accretion of matter from intergalactic space. We'll go to Science Daily again. This is from January 27, 2014. Astronomers have discovered what could be a never-before-seen river of hydrogen flowing through space. This very faint, very tenuous filament of gas is streaming into the nearby galaxy NGC, that's New Galactic Catalog, 6946, and may help explain how certain spiral galaxies keep up their steady pace of star formation. Okay, let's see again what the reciprocal system says about this. Well, of course. Atom formation is occurring continuously in inter- and intergalactic space. Cosmic atoms from the cosmic rays transform into material atoms to conform with our local environment, which are eventually accreted into new globular clusters or old galaxies. Now, in the case of galaxies, this accretion does not create new stars. Rather, the already existing stars in the galaxies accrete this material. So, a new star can't be formed between existing stars because the existing stars will accrete all the matter. Now, of course, with supernova explosion, you can get a red giant white dwarf pair or a red giant pulsar pair. Although in that case, that's supernova type 2, the red giant won't form, will just be dispersed. But the point is that globular clusters form in intergalactic space, and in some cases, a galaxy will encounter an immature globular cluster in which they're just lumps of material. that can come into the galaxy, at least at the outer edges, and thus form new stars there. Okay, so this is not surprising. There's all kinds of activity going on in intergalactic space. So this is not surprising at all. Okay, that wraps up for today, our talk on the reciprocal system. Study the reciprocal system and prove it for yourself. For the simplest possible treatment, get my work. It's my first work, actually, The Unmysterious Universe. Explains the theory very simply with lots of diagrams. For the most comprehensive treatment, with thousands of equations, get my work, Existence and Interactions, a computational treatise of the reciprocal system, the true theory of everything. And if you want to use the reciprocal system in your science or engineering practice, I have two database modules, the Reciprocal System Microcosmos database for matter properties, and the Reciprocal System Macrocosmos database for astrophysical properties. So I have a complete line of information, books, software, for the reciprocal system. Study the reciprocal system and prove it for yourself. Thanks for your attention.